X-Strong, the perfect carpenter's glue. Good for wet wood. Waterproof. Is it? We're going to try it. Coming up. I'm Roger. Welcome to the shop, and ran across this at some store. I don't even remember where I got it. I got a couple bottles of this here quite a while back. It's called X-Strong. It's a waterproof glue, carpenter's glue, perfect bond, high temperature resistance, good for wet wood. So working on a project here where I needed to take some cedar fence pickets. So what this here is, cedar fence picket. Put a bunch of these in a row, you'd have a picket line. Okay, bad joke. But I needed some 1-inch thick cedar, and to find true 1-inch thick cedar is difficult and expensive. Cedar pickets are cheap, and they are roughly 5/8 to 11/16 in thickness, and they're rough sawn. So I ran them through the planer here and took them down to 1/2 inch, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try this out, see how well it bonds. That's what you see here on the bench is, yes, you can never have too many clamps. And because cedar fence pickets are not known for being exactly straight and true, a little bit of warpage in them, even though I did run through the joiner and planer. A lot of clamps. Glued these up yesterday. It's been about 16 hours. So I'm going to unclamp them, and we're going to see how well it looks. Never used this stuff before. I generally use tight bond. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try this. This is for a completely another project. And I've got lots of projects. You can see one over here in the corner of the picture. That's another project that's we build in here that I got to get shipped out here in a week. So I will get these unclamped, and we'll kind of see how they look. Well, it appears to be a good bond. I guess we'll find out. As you can see here, I got plenty of squeeze out. So run these across the joiner a couple times, and we'll see how the seams look. So, not too bad. Seem to have some good seams on there. We'll need to see how well this holds up, and it looks like I need to do just another pet. Well, maybe not. It's going to go through the table saw. Has an unusual color to it. When it's cured, it's kind of a peach color. I don't even see that there. Got kind of a peach color to it, and it's very hard once it's dry. I mean, right up there with tight bond, when it dries, it gets extremely hard. We're going to find out how well this holds up, but okay, I just wanted to see how well this would do. I wanted to kind of put this out there. I'd never heard of this glue before, this X-Strong. It's made in Colombia, Echo in Colombia, and got instructions in Spanish too, if that's what you need. It says wood bonding up to 15% moisture content, excellent for hard and thick woods, for bonding plywood, agglomerated wood. There's your word for the day. In between, and 2 other products. You need to cure it for at least 6 hours in woods with 20% moisture content. I don't know what the moisture content of this was. These are not kiln dry. When you buy cedar fence pickets, they're usually pretty wet. I mean, I didn't have water squirting out or anything, but I don't have a moisture meter, so I can't tell you exactly what the moisture content is. But this will give me some 1-inch thick stock for what I need for my little project here. On the shorter one I did, I don't have quite as tight of a seam along here as I like to have, but I'm going to be using mostly the center of the wood. Also found out if there's a knot, it'll pass up through the knot. Okay, and then in the hindsight department, when I was using the joiner there, I really should have hooked the vac up to that, because now I got a mess to clean up because all them chips went right across the floor. But I guess it'll blend in with the rest of the shop. Everything else in here is a mess because of all these projects that are going on. But anyway, this is a review of this, manufactured by PGO. Like I said, I'd never seen this before. It wasn't expensive. I don't recall what I paid for it. I've had it for several months. I believe I got this at Menards when I was picking up some more of my Tight Bond. I usually use Tight Bond 1, 2, and 3. Thought I'd give it a shot. It's a sort of a PVA type glue, so we're going to see how well it holds up in the weather and wetness. Obviously, it's not for use underwater. You wouldn't want to use this on a boat under the water line, but it's supposed to be waterproof. What I understand, it's right up there with Tight Bond 3, and it bonds to wet wood. It does well, so far as I've seen. Cleanup. Okay, if you've used Tight Bond or Elmer's or one of the other glues, the PVA glues, as long as it's not dry, you can just wash it off with water. This does eventually wash off, but you need really hot water to get it off. I used my glue roller when I was putting this on, these boards, thinking I could just rinse it off, and it didn't rinse off, and then I was wondering what I was going to do, or if I was going to have to use a solvent. But after I cranked it up and got the water really hot, it did take the glue and dissolve it off of the roller. So that's my little review of this x-trong, the perfect blonde. That's my review of x-trong, the perfect bond carpenter's glue. Not sponsored by him, didn't get it from free. I bought it. Just wanted to see how it worked. Got anything out of this? Appreciate getting a thumbs up. Got a little bit of an idea of, if nothing else, what color it is when it dries. Appreciate getting that thumbs up, though. If you got anything out of it, we're always looking for subscribers. Otherwise, I'm Roger in the shop. See you on the next one.